I'm speaking spiritually. So the demons are making sure they steal love from you every minute of your life, because they know that goes against your account. You see, for the spirits of evil to destroy your life is not very difficult. Our life is an instant in eternity, an instant. Because you see, the spiritual world is not within time or space, and we are temporarily. So our earthly life is nothing for the spiritual world. So you notice that birds, little birds, are putting together a nest. And then a crow will come in 3 trees away and take a look. The crow knows that birdie is putting together a nest. And then a week later the crow comes back and is a little closer, but far away from the top of the tree, watching how the nest is going, right? And then a week later or 2 weeks later the crow comes back with another one, and they look around and the bird is already born there, right? So it's time to cash in. The next thing you know, this group of crows come right into the nest and take the birds away. There's a big fight. So this is our life on earth. See, we are in the womb of our mother, and a crow from hell comes in to a roof 2 blocks down from our house, looking there at your mother's womb. Oh, yeah, there's a little birdie there, right? And they keep on coming. And one day, when you come out of that womb, all the crows from hell comes around. They come around, and there's a big fight. All your life, a big fight. They try to eat you, and the mother church tries to defend you, and the angels come around and try to help you. But at the end, you decide your battle. You are the end. You are the one that does the end decision. You take the last decision. God gave us free will, and we will say yes or no. So it's transcendental, it's radical, the decision we have to take in relationship with the warfare we're dealing with. I could speak about this for a long time, but our time is up. And I would say that spiritual warfare will be described in a better way with knowing that everything we do has to be confronted with the spirits. Everything we do. Spirits of goodness and spirits of evil. Everything we do, everything we think, everything we feel is tapped into that spiritual world. Everything. Because we have a spiritual life. You know what animates this body? A soul. You probably have seen a dead person in a casket. And you know something came out of that body. That body is gone, is dead. You know, there's no life in there. Something came out. A soul. And the soul is anointed by the Spirit of God. But if the soul is not faithful to God, it's with the spirit of Satan, because there's only 2 spirits. So that's why St. John says, make sure you know whose spirit is speaking through whom. Every time you hear somebody speak, make sure you know who's speaking through them. Just by the language they use, by the way they express themselves, you know if the devil is speaking through them or God speaking through them. Because there's no other way. You either are an instrument of the devil or an instrument of God, and you will know whose spirit is speaking through whom by the language they use, the words they use. You will ask yourself, will an angel of God speak like this? So if it's not an angel of God, who's that? A fallen one. It's the only way. So we could be instruments of God or instruments of the devil. So to end this reflection, I will ask the Lord to give us His words to make sure no thief comes to steal what we just heard. So I'm going to read to you from Luke chapter 8 verses 22. Jesus calms a storm. One day he got into a boat with his disciples, and he said to them, let us go across to the other side of the lake. So they put out. And while they were sailing, he fell asleep. A gale swept down on the lake, and the boat was filling with water, and they were in danger. They went to him and woke him up, shouting, "Master, Master, we are perishing." And he woke up and rebuked the wind and the raging waves. They ceased, and there was a calm. He said to them, "Where is your faith?" They were afraid and amazed, and said to one another, "Who then is this, that he commands even the winds and the water, and they obey him?" The word of the Lord. So I guess we have to be on the side of he who calms the waters. Amen.